Maya, everybody wants the same answer this week. Which AI actually writes the best code? So today we're doing a head-to-head, coding, hosting, and who's eating GitHub's lunch.
And spoiler, Marcus. One of these players isn't a giant lab at all. It's Cursor, and it just picked a fight it might actually win.
A code editor swinging at GitHub. That's either bold or delusional. Let's find out which.
So here's what dropped. According to TechCrunch, Cursor, the AI code editor developers already love, just launched its own code hosting platform to rival GitHub directly.
Which is a real escalation. Cursor's whole pitch was, write and edit code faster with AI. Now they want to host it too, meaning they own your workflow end-to-end.
And the report frames it as capitalizing on GitHub frustration. If you're already coding inside Cursor all day, why bounce out to a separate service to store and manage it?
Here's my caveat, though. Hosting is trust and inertia. Teams have years of history, permissions, and CI pipelines living on GitHub. A slicker editor doesn't erase that overnight.
Totally fair. So the verdict on coding tools today: Cursor's making the aggressive move, but launched a rival isn't won the market. Watch the migration numbers, not the announcement.
Speaking of coding models flexing, the other axis everyone forgets is memory. And Hugging Face just poked a hole in a very expensive assumption.
Right. There's a Hugging Face piece asking a deceptively simple question. How much memory does your AI agent actually need? And the answer isn't as much as possible.
Which matters because the whole industry's been in a context window arms race. Bigger, bigger, bigger. If agents can run leaner, that's cheaper to build and cheaper to run.
And there's a companion piece on multi-vector embedding models. Basically smarter ways to retrieve the right information instead of stuffing everything into the prompt.
Caveat: these are research and engineering blog posts, not a benchmark leaderboard. So the practical takeaway is directional. Smart memory beats brute force memory. We don't have head-to-head model scores here.
Which honestly ties into a bigger problem, Marcus. We keep ranking these models, but do we even know how people really use them?
Great segue. MIT Tech Review ran a piece basically saying, no, we don't. Anthropic and OpenAI publish usage reports on Claude and ChatGPT, but only the data they choose to show.
And they quote a Stanford researcher, Anka Ruel, making the key point. There's no independent source to corroborate any of it. We're taking the labs at their word.
Which is the caveat behind every "our model is used by X million people" headline. Self-reported numbers with no referee. Read them like marketing, because that's partly what they are.
And it connects to something we flagged earlier this week, OpenAI's shifting safety and oversight story. Today they announced new security changes after that Hugging Face hack, plus tighter monitoring on model development pace.
Yeah, remember we covered the disbanded preparedness team a couple days back. The Verge reports OpenAI is now laying out security updates, and even paused a model called Astra. So the story's still moving, but same theme. Trust us, we're handling it.
So when you're comparing models, remember the scoreboard isn't just speed and code quality. It's memory efficiency, and it's how much you trust the numbers behind the flex.
That's your through line today. Cursor's coming for GitHub. Memory smart beats memory huge, and every usage stat needs a grain of salt. That's the AI beat. Subscribe for your daily briefing. 5 minutes, no hype, every morning.
Come back tomorrow. We'll be tracking whether any developers actually jump ship to Cursor. See you then, Marcus.